Welcome back to another episode, guys. Bay of Fires. Here we are.
Made it to the iconic Bay of Fires. We've set up the road at Swimcar Beach. Just come into Binalong Bay to have a look around, but can't wait to get stuck into this one. So hang around and we'll show you all of what Bay of Fires has got to offer.
Let's go take a look.
First up is we're pulled into Mermaid Pools. I think it's called by the locals. There's no signage, but that's what some locals told us to do. So they're beautiful. We used to swim around, jumping off the rocks, and as you see, having a bit of a snorkel. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. Shame the weather's not playing the game, but anyway, can't do anything about the weather.
So we've come for a drive just outside of St Helens to a breakwall here to have a bit of fishing for this afternoon.
Getting out of the wind.
Getting out of the wind or getting in the wind?
No, getting out of the wind.
It is a bit windy over at Binalong Bay where we're staying there, so we thought we'd come and check it out over here. It is a little bit better, but yeah, still windy. So we're going to try our hand at catching a little fish. See if we can get something for dinner. What are you using for bait, bub?
The options weren't that good, so I got squid and pilchards. So there we go. Hey, they just caught a little wrasse, so that'll keep the kids happy if they can just catch them one after the other. But yeah, I don't know. See how we go. Can only not catch fish.
Jet caught a fish.
I don't think dinner's quite on, but I don't know what it is. It looks like it's going to spike me. I think it might be a baby red rock cod, but
spiky baby. It's a spiky baby.
I really don't want to end up in hospital from a fish sting.
Oh well. I think we put that one back in the water. Bum bum for dinner.
Hold it up for a sec. So there were plenty of fish around, but as usual, we couldn't catch them and went home hungry. But check out what was below the surface. Righto, so change of plans. We've woken up this morning, the weather is very, very ordinary. So as we said, we want to try to show off this area in all its glory, which definitely isn't today. So we're going to head back into St Helens, dump toilet, do all the stuff you do. Then we're going to head pretty much to the furthest northeast point of the island. We've only got about 8 days, I think, till we're back on the boat, so we've got to try and squeeze as much as we can in. So we're not going to hang around here and wait. We'll head up there and stay up there for a couple of days. Fishing's meant to be really good up there, so we'll fish in between the rain and whatnot, and then I think in a couple of days it's meant to turn good, so we'll come back down here for a couple of nights and hopefully show you Bay of Fires in all its glory. But until then, we'll see you up there.
We've just pulled up at Policeman's Point campground to have a look around, see if we can find somewhere to camp. So the sign on the National Park sign at the front said large vehicle access limited. So we're just taking a look around to see what we can find.
Oh, it doesn't look too bad for me. Down this way anyway, maybe up the other side I think it meant. If you go around closer to the river it's a bit limited, but
yeah,
we'll find somewhere. We'll go
anyway,
prime spot.
We'll find a spot and settle in.
So we set up and had a bit of lunch, just some wraps and whatnot, but now we're going to go down and see if we can pump some bait and do some fishing. Apparently the fishing up here is pretty good, so we are absolutely hanging for some fresh fish. I've had a little bit of squid, but they nowhere near.
I haven't had any fish since Shallow Inlet in Victoria.
Yeah, nowhere near as successful with the fishing as what we would have liked, but I did get a few salmon off the beach yesterday, which was pretty fun, but we don't eat them, so anyway, we'll go and see if we can pump some bait. Otherwise we've brought some and we're going to go for a bit of a drive and have a fish. Hopefully we can bring something home. So as usual, we thought nothing, so we're not even going to waste your time trying to show us attempting it, and we'll move on with the next part of the episode.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Alright, so we come for a run out to Little Blue Lake out near Gladstone. It's an old tin mine that is now abandoned obviously, but the colour of the water in this thing is just amazing. If you've ever been to Mary Kathleen in Queensland, it's very similar to that. So yeah, it's just off the side of the road. We threw the drone up, we've got some footage for that, I'll drop in now, and yeah, check it out, it's cool. It's apparently a guy that we've camped near a while back, he put us onto it, said that because of the colour of the water, if you jump in sort of waist deep you can't see your toes, so she's pretty murky. There's warning signs not to swim and whatnot, but he said he jumped in, but no thanks. But yeah, this place is cool, so yeah, check this footage out. So we've been known to be bits of risk takers, but this is probably up there. But Hayley in charge of driving duties. Yeah, I do 99% of the driving, and before she gets out, we thought we should let her do a bit of driving, but we're headed up to like the very northern point of the island here, so she jumped behind the wheel and we'll go and check it out. But
before I forget how, or I just lose all confidence in driving.
Yeah, it's like my mum used to let Dad do all the driving, and by the end of it she just didn't want to drive at all. So before that happens, Hayley's taking the big girl for a spin, and we'll go and check it out. We'll get up there and have some lunch, but yeah, if we don't see you again, thanks for the support. Nah, just kidding. She's good. Righto, let's get up there.
We're just having a little stop now for lunch at Cape Boobialla. Say that 10 times fast. No. So it's a little bit windy here. We've turned the truck around to give us a little bit of shelter while we cook.
Hence the massive big wind farm in the background, because it seems like the perfect place for it.
It is very windy.
Bloody beautiful, but
have a look at this. There's a campground up the top there, and your view of camp is this beach. It's magnificent. Look at it.
I believe this is called Dole's Point. No, it's not.
So we're just consulting the map here because
Yes.
we always like to be very informative.
Pedal Point. So this is Pedal Point Beach. And the campground up there is called Pedal Point Village Green. So it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty beautiful, but if there was no wind, this place would be sick to camp at. But
yeah, the wind is forecast strong for today, so
yeah, plenty of room if you get bigger rigs up the top here. There's a little campground just down behind us that looks alright. You could probably get smaller in there, but yeah, stunning place.
So we're up at Eddystone, and there's a beautiful lighthouse up here, as you can see behind me in the distance. The boys have gone down to the boat ramp to try their luck again at fishing, and I'm taking a short 10-minute walk up to the Gulch Point. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, come with me and see what we can find. So I've come along the track about 2 minutes into it, and there's a little sidetrack off to the right, so you can see the lighthouse from this little lookout behind me, and I'm not sure, but this may be Gulch's Point here in the other direction. But the boys, Bezzers, I'm making everyone dizzy. The boys are just down there at the boat ramp having a little fish. I might go back in to the main track, walk for a few more minutes and see what we find. The walk did say 10 minutes, but we have found that it's always a bit shorter for us time-wise than what they say. So we'll keep on going and have a look.
So we've come up to Eddystone National Park. Is it National Park or is it just
No,
Eddystone?
Eddystone's a town.
Yeah. Yeah, just which is the northernmost point, we believe, of the Bay of Fires conservation area. It's pretty nice up here. The weather's still not playing the game, but I don't know if you can see in the background there, but there's a little roo down there having a munch on the plants. But yeah, we just went down, done a bit of fishing at the boat ramp. as you seen, Hayley went for a bit of a walk, but if we swing around this way, check this lighthouse out. Not this one, that's only a little one, but check that out. That is a cool lighthouse. It's all sandstone and not much about it. And there's this little fella here, I don't know what he does, but
yeah,
he was obviously used at one point.
Whoever built that lighthouse, it's just amazing.
It's
how
cracker.
they can get it like that.
It's probably up there with the better lighthouse we've seen, but you know, I had to park the big rig in front of it and get a few photos and whatnot. But now we are heading back to camp because the weather's not getting any damn better, and it's getting late. And we're going to have some dinner and probably do a bit of editing, I reckon. Seems though we can't do much else. So
camp is that way.
that way. Let's get out of here. Good morning. It's that time again where we have to move on. Yeah, we've woken up to an absolute banger too. The weather has come out amazing, which is very handy because the solar panels haven't been getting much on them and the batteries are looking a bit worse for wear, but
The sun is out and it's a gorgeous day.
yeah, so Policeman's Point turned us on and we're leaving, unfortunately, but yeah, so anyway, we've had an absolute cracking week or so here in the Bay of Fires and St Helens area. Finished off Policeman Point, caught some fish, just slowed down a bit because the last few days everyone's starting to feel a little bit sick, which is one of the joys of being on the road. But yeah, so anyway, trying to hook up and head on. We get on the boat soon, so we'll start making our way towards that, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
We would love to extend our trip.
But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this one. It's been a cracker to make, so anyway, give us some love, you know the drill by now. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye guys.
As agile as I used to be.
So everyone have a laugh while Daniel tries to get up to clean the camera on the back.
Still got it.
This is the best bit. And if you're wondering why his shirt's always dirty, have a look at the van.
That's why.
And have a look at his shirt. This is definitely a blooper of the week.
Just another day in van life. Now let's roll.